Guys, hello. Yes, Ted Jones here. Obviously, Ted Jones World Podcast. Some exciting news. July 3rd, we have the third annual Ted Jones World Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest at the Stand Comedy Club and Restaurant. It's going to be amazing. Guys, we are looking for competitors right now. I think we're going to cap it at about 8 people competing. So what we're going to do for the breakdown, we are going to have the Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest first. The first part of the show, which will be about like 30 minutes or so, and then we're going to have 40 minutes of stand-up comedy. So it'll be 10 minutes, all you can eat vegan hot dogs. We're working on a sponsor. It's going to be for charity. I'm so pumped about this, guys. There's going to be merch. It's going to be an amazing event. So yes, July 3rd. Stay tuned to Ted Jones World Instagram, YouTube channel to find out more about this event because it's really going to be great, and I'm super pumped about it. But have had quite the busy week, and looking forward to putting this together, guys. The Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest has happened twice before, but this will be the first time that it is in person. So this is going to be fantastic. You guys might say, Ted, are you including buns in the Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest? Of course. The reigning champion of the past 2 years has been my random roommate from college, Walker Morrison. Now, Walker comes in to this Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest looking to take the third consecutive annual Ted Jones World Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest. And honestly, throughout the first two, he was really down there, digging deep, eating those hot dogs, putting on a show. So if you would like to compete, send in your resume and application to tedjonesworld@gmail.com or Ted Jones World on Instagram. Additional promo here, Saturday night, May 28th. If you guys are in New York City, Memorial Day, we have a comedy show, Comedy Night with Ted Jones, May 28th, 9 p.m. at the People's Improv Theater, The Pit, it's called. 154 West 29th Street. It's going to be amazing. New venue for this particular type of event, Saturday Night Fever. It's going to be great. Check the lineup and link in this YouTube video, Instagram, wherever you're listening to this. This past weekend, I had probably 4 drinks. I woke up and I had the 24-hour hangover. I don't know how many times I've complained to you guys about the 24-hour hangover, but 4 drinks equals 24-hour hangover. And then if I have any more than that, it's likely like a 36-hour hangover or something like that. I am 30 years old, and I think like over the past few years, it really has been sneaking up on me. I remember when I was 18, 19 years old, no joke, I could drink 5 to 6 nights a week. We're talking 8+ cranberry vodkas, and I'd be good the next day. Like I'd be up early, like 7.5 hours of sleep, feeling like slightly hungover. It lasts for an hour, and then I was good. I don't know if there were certain foods that I was eating when I wasn't a vegan that helped me with my hangover, but I do remember a bacon, egg, and cheese really hitting the spot. Like a bacon, egg, and cheese and a coffee, boom. Even though it would go right through me, I feel like that was actually like a good hangover meal. I remember one time I was going to Washington Square Park, and I had the night before, it was like a big promoting night. Okay, let's back it up. So 19 years old, 20 years old, in the summer between like sophomore year and junior year, and then junior year and senior year of college, I didn't have a job. And my dad was getting on me. He was like, Ted, you can't just sit around, order seamless lunch to my apartment every day and not do anything. I was like, okay, word, whatever. So I got this job where I would just go out to clubs, and I would basically bring my friends, and I would get paid based on how many friends I'd bring. I'd get like $20 per like girlfriend that I would bring. And then if somebody bought like a bottle or a table, I would get commission off that. So 5 or 6 nights a week, I was drinking 8 drinks plus. No joke. Cranberry vodka, that was the drink of choice. I have no idea how I survived that, like how my body was surviving that. I think it was just because I was young, I was active, I was playing tennis still. Maybe I wasn't smoking as much weed, but still, like, I don't know. Like when I see people my age drinking like almost every single night, even you guys who are just drinking 1 or 2 glasses of wine per week, do you not feel it the next day? You know, is that like just something that you're able to do? Like how I'm able to smoke weed almost every single day? Like it doesn't really affect me, but I don't know. I wish I could drink more, but it's also nice not waking up hungover. I tell you, it is kind of difficult to not drink when every other person around you is drinking, especially like I was at a wedding this past weekend, like everyone's drinking. And like you can make it an hour and a half, 2 hours of not drinking, but like hour 3 of the wedding, everybody's dancing around doing the Hava Nagila. I mean, like Hava Nagila, you know, at a Jewish wedding, whatever. Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila, Hava. You guys know what I'm talking about. Nagila, if you've ever been to a Jewish wedding and then you do the chair. Oh, it's like the bar mitzvahs. How about Nagila? Jews have good weddings. I will say that. Jews have good weddings. Also, fruit plates at weddings. I have to appreciate that. But still, the hungover part. Let's get back to that. It's tough. I just feel drowsy the next day. Do you people not get hungover? I think it's just like in moderation. And you also have to train yourself with alcohol. Like me drinking once every 3 weeks, like drinking 5 drinks every 3 weeks, like my body's not used to it. Maybe if I split it up and I was just drinking every single day, that could help me. Something like that. But I don't really like to do that. I do like my health the way it is right now. And I'm some of the heaviest I've ever been, which is nice. And I feel like I'm not like bloated or fat or anything. Like I'm happy with my weight. I'm feeling like nice and juicy, ready to go for summer. And I'm pissed off that we don't have the stands for these microphones yet. If you guys do notice a change in quality, let me know. Shoot me an email, TEDJONESWORLD@gmail.com. But we should, because these mics were freaking expensive. And oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't tell you guys yet. May 13th. That is when I turned 30 and a half. Yes, May 13th, 2022, I turned 30 and a half. And yes, it was a beautiful day. I didn't get any presents for myself, but if you guys do want to send me presents, whatever, you just send me presents. I would love to open it. I finished Ozarks. Did you guys watch the show? The ending of the show, I wasn't too pumped about. I was waiting for that 4th season. How long were we waiting for? Like 2 years? And then it ended on such a weird note, and apparently they're not coming out with any more episodes. It ended on an ending that just was like a cliffhanger, right? And I mean, not a cliffhanger, but something that like, we need to know what's going to happen to Marty Bird and the rest of his family. Such a crazy show. I feel like they just get more and more into trouble. And like anytime there's any way out for them, they just dig themselves deeper into trouble. But that happens to people sometimes, right? In drinking and smoking too much weed and doing drugs. You just sometimes do too much and you can get in trouble with it. So you got to be careful with that. That's just my 2 cents to you guys. I was street vlogging out there the other day. I stopped by the 1:37 p.m. cafe. Gary V's new cafe. If you guys aren't familiar with Gary V, he's like a big media guy, NFT guy, and he opened up a new coffee shop on, 589 Hudson Street the other day, something like that. And I stopped by, and Sean Millay, a former guest of the Ted Jones World podcast here, I think he came on probably like 20 episodes ago, something like that. But yeah, it's finally getting super nice out in the city. I might even start wearing shorts on this podcast. I don't know. I mean, since you guys can only see from like the neck up, whatever, I can freaking put shorts in here. What was some of the cooler stuff that has happened in the past 2 weeks? If you guys check my Instagram channel, Ted Jones World, or TikTok, or YouTube Shorts, you'll see that I interviewed Dogface. You guys remember Dogface? Where am I way to way? Do you want freedom? That guy who went viral on the longboard. It was absolutely lit. Yes, look at this. Freaking, I haven't used any of these buttons in a long time, so I'm going to give you guys freaking legalize it, yeah. Crack a beer. That was for Peter Moraine. I love that one in particular. How's the weather in Miami right now? Do you guys think you can use a... Absolutely. So for those of you who didn't know, Shuey Fear is a videographer, and he's helping me with part 1 and part 2 of the Ted Jones LA vlog. So part 2 should be coming out tomorrow. So let's see the status. Shuey, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
I wanted to see how everything was going with part 2.
I just touched it this morning, but I was gonna pick it up after work.
Okay, perfect. Can I stop by sometime Thursday, which is today?
Yeah, like we said.
And I guess we'll figure out what time, kind of when you're done. But I just want to take a look at it before we post it on Friday. All right, man. Anything else?
Not much. When's your show? Next week?
No. We have show Shabbat, which hopefully you can still make, but you said you might not be able to.
I don't think I will.
The hell? All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, anything else? How was the cafe yesterday after I left?
Where were we? Oh, yeah, it was nice. I went back there today to work a bit.
Let's go. All right, man.
Yeah. Am I on the pod right now?
Yeah, you're on the pod. I should have told you this earlier. Good thing you didn't say anything criminal.
Like, babe, I don't want to be on the pod.
All right, you're not on the pod, bro. We're cutting this part out.
Oh, I'm kidding. I don't mind. I was being a character. I covered.
Bro, Shuey, favorite memory from LA? Favorite like chunk of time during our LA trip? On the spot.
I like when you were afraid of heights.
Bro, you're sick, dude. That was your favorite part when I was terrified?
Yeah, that or like or when John texted us the kosher comment.
That was pretty funny. I sent our photographer a picture of these girls that were hanging out with us by the pool, and he goes, "Those girls don't look kosher." It's pretty funny. I didn't know John in his camera was a comedian also. Dude, I will say that one day, this is crazy for me to say, we'll go skydiving together. That's something I'll commit to. We'll do that.
What?
I can't believe I just said that. I might even cut this part out, like just to make sure that that's not in the air. Would you go?
Dude, if you went, I would do it.
Do you have any desire to go?
No.
Yeah, same. All right, dude. Well, I'll see you Thursday. We'll figure out a time.
Hell yeah.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon. Funny kid. I can't believe I just said that. Live on air here at the Ted Jones World Podcast. Guys, jeez. I took Adderall from the ages of 8 to like 15. Okay? It wasn't even Adderall. It was Concerta, Focalin, same shit. But I don't take it anymore, and I think weed is my Adderall. All right? I'll say it. Say it here on the podcast. Weed just zones me in. The only time I don't smoke weed is 3 hours before I record podcasts and do the vlog and do a comedy show. But any other time besides that, I like to smoke weed, okay? And that happens almost every single day. Weed is my Adderall. You gotta stop feeding your kids Adderall. Let them eat. Let them go vegan, okay? I had extreme ADD. I had tutors every single day after school. And me having tutors every single day after school, it didn't help, okay? Just made me more pissed. And I went from a D+ student to a C student. I was drinking freaking Mountain Dew. The funny thing, you ever hear this? Yellow 5 reduces your sperm count. I remember I was in 6th grade. Kids were saying that. We were just talking about Yellow 5 because Yellow 5 was in Mountain Dew. I was just eating hot dogs, having Mountain Dew on the regular for lunch when I was in middle school. No wonder I freaking had ADD. I'm drinking potion, drinking freaking Shrek's goo, and I have ADD. Let's feed the kids some fruit, okay? Let's feed them some freaking tofu. Let's feed them some stuff that doesn't have meat in it, okay? Let's stop having the kid pop pills. Going to see a child psychiatrist. Oh, yes, he definitely has ADD. Yeah, what's he eating? Go to the dermatologist. Yeah, eating pizza and eating french fries every day for lunch has nothing to do with the boils of skin on your face. That was some of the stuff I was dealing with too. 12 years old, huge pimples. I took Accutane twice. I was just telling somebody the other day. Took it twice. It didn't work both times. I was eating like dog shit both times. And I'm sure, yes, it was hormones also, but I didn't give my diet a chance. Eating Skittles and honey buns before a tennis match. But I just like to eat clean, so that's how I feel. It's clean. You got one body. You got to make it a good choice. 3rd annual Ted Jones World Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest. I cannot wait, guys. Stay tuned for the links in this YouTube video, my Instagram profile, Ted Jones World, and we'll get you to that Ted Jones comedy show at another date. Comedy Night with Ted Jones, May 28th, 9 p.m. The 3rd annual Ted Jones World Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest, July 3rd, live in person. If you would like to compete, send in your applications to tedjonesworld@gmail.com, Ted Jones World on Instagram, and we will get back to you. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Ted Jones World podcast. As always, actually, before I get out of here, McDonald's is closing after 30 years in Russia. That's crazy. If I was a citizen in Russia, I'd be so pissed for a number of reasons. But being a billionaire, being an oligarch in Russia, I'd be even more pissed, okay? If somebody's taken away my hot water from my apartment, my 1-bedroom apartment, sure, I'm freaking pissed. That's like 10 minutes of every day that I'm not going to get back, that I can't have a comfort of in my own shower. Now, if I'm a billionaire and you take away my private jets and you take away my yachts, I swear I'd be insanely pissed. Think about that. You're living the dream, yada, yada. Oh, yes, I have oligarch money from the oil, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody takes away $2 billion worth of my assets. That is not chill. So if I was an oligarch right about now, I'd be like, Putin, you have to put the weapons down, man. You have to put the weapons down. Especially if people are taking my yacht, people are taking my private jet. I'm not down. Okay? You turn off my hot water, leave cold water, maybe the war goes on a little bit longer. But once you start touching these oligarchs' jets, yachts, I talked about this previously, fifth vacation homes, they're going to get pissed. They're going to be pissed if they're not partying on their yacht in St. Bart's for New Year's. I tell you that. So when is this Russia-Ukraine conflict going to stop? Hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon. Peace on earth. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Ted Jones World. Peace.